Hey guys, I'm Lim from Lim Reviews, and ever since the start of mobile photography, camera has always been the primary consideration when deciding which smartphone to buy. This time, the HUAWEI Mate50 series have incorporated industry's most sophisticated imaging system, otherwise known as XMAGE. XMAGE is the new mobile imaging branding which focuses on style, innovation, and experience. With its more advanced optical system, mechanical structure, and imaging technology, as well as improved image processing capabilities and more accurate light intake controls, the XMAGE system has been behind the complete upgrade of the HUAWEI Mate50 series imaging capabilities. The Mate50 Pro comes with a 50-megapixel Ultra Aperture camera, a 13-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, and a 64-megapixel telephoto lens. As for the Mate50, it is equally powerful, with the only difference being a 12-megapixel telephoto lens. Now, the HUAWEI Mate50 series features the industry's first ever Ultra Aperture primary camera with a 10-size adjustable physical aperture on a smartphone. So what does this mean? Well, with the Ultra Aperture XMAGE camera, the HUAWEI Mate50 series over here allows you to capture brilliance day and night. It auto-adjusts the aperture to meet the needs of any moment, and Professional mode gives you 10 different aperture sizes to choose from so that you can tailor the blur and depth of field in your latest masterpiece. Apart from that, the lower the aperture size, the stronger the bokeh effect is. Moving on, capturing photos at night with the Mate50 series is also amazing. The 50-megapixel Ultra Aperture camera comes equipped with an f1.4 large aperture, working with the XD Fusion Pro and the increased light intake to set the image brightness, light and shadow details, and cold and warm comparisons to perfection. Night mode captures photos with highly distinct bright and dark regions, even in dim environments. Alright, so capturing portraits are also equally stunning. Portrait mode applies natural background blurring to allow the subject to stand out from their surroundings. The ultra-large aperture primary camera works in tandem with portrait segmentation computing capabilities to apply optical level background bokeh and make the subject stand out from their surroundings. Apart from that, the small and medium apertures allow landscapes and subjects to coexist within the same image. Now, when taking group photos, people both in both the front and back rows are all going to be super clear. Nowadays, more and more concerts are happening, and I'm sure you would love to capture those moments, but we all know that professional cameras are prohibited. So what do? Well, the Mate50 series here comes equipped with a periscope lens that supports up to 200 times zoom range, bringing scenes from the great beyond right before your eyes. Lastly, the wide-angle macro camera magnifies details from tiny worlds, presenting millimeter-level strands and dew droplets with outstanding clarity. One feature that I really love is when I zoom in to capture tiny details, I'll put my phone closely to capture those details. Alright, so there you have it, the awesome cameras on the HUAWEI Mate50 series.